What if the thing that makes you smart is the same thing that's keeping you trapped inside your own mind?
What if the very thing that makes you intelligent is also making you miserable? Have you ever replayed a conversation 50 times in your head? Spent hours making a simple decision? Or imagined every possible outcome before taking a single step? If yes, you're not alone. Research suggests that highly intelligent people often overthink more than others. But why does a sharp mind become its own worst enemy? Today, we'll uncover the hidden psychology behind overthinking and why smart people struggle to escape it. Intelligent people are skilled at spotting patterns and predicting outcomes. Sounds like a superpower, right? The problem is that their brain doesn't stop at one possibility. It sees 10. Then 20. Then 50. While most people see a single road ahead, smart people see an entire maze. Every choice becomes a chain reaction. What if this happens? What if it fails? What if there's a better option? The result? A mental traffic jam known as analysis paralysis. Smart people often analyze not only the world around them but themselves constantly. They question their decisions, their actions, even their personality. This self-awareness can help them grow. But when it becomes excessive, it turns into self-criticism. Suddenly every mistake feels bigger, every flaw feels magnified, and every social interaction becomes a replayable movie inside their head. Another reason smart people overthink: perfectionism. When you're capable of producing great results, your standards rise. Higher standards can lead to success, but they can also create fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of making the wrong move. So instead of taking action, you keep planning, researching, preparing, waiting for the perfect moment, a moment that rarely comes. Highly intelligent brains are often excellent at predicting risks. The problem? Your brain doesn't always know the difference between a real threat and an imagined one. It treats both seriously. That's why smart people often create worst-case scenarios. Their brain believes it's helping. But instead, it creates stress and anxiety. Overthinking becomes a survival mechanism that no longer serves its purpose. Here's the biggest trap. Overthinking feels like progress. It feels like you're solving problems, preparing for the future, avoiding mistakes. But often, you're just running mental circles. Thinking about action isn't the same as taking action. And that's where many intelligent people get stuck. The mind becomes busy, but life remains unchanged. Have you ever noticed that some people can simply relax, while others keep thinking about work, relationships, and future plans? Highly intelligent people often have minds that never truly switch off. Even during moments of rest, their brain keeps processing information. A simple mistake from years ago, an awkward conversation from yesterday, or a problem that hasn't even happened yet. Their brain treats every thought like a puzzle that must be solved. The result? Mental exhaustion. Not because they're doing too much, but because they're thinking too much. Intelligent people often understand the consequences of failure better than most. And that's exactly the problem. Because they can imagine every possible mistake, they become afraid of making one. Before sending a message, they read it 5 times. Before making a decision, they analyze every outcome. Before taking a risk, they imagine every way it could go wrong. Ironically, this fear of mistakes often creates bigger mistakes. Because opportunities don't wait forever. Sometimes action beats perfect planning. So how do intelligent people break free from overthinking? They stop chasing certainty. They accept that no decision comes with a guarantee. They focus on action instead of endless analysis. Becky's action creates experience. Experience creates confidence. And confidence silences unnecessary doubt. The truth is, you don't need all the answers before you begin. You just need the courage to take the first step. Because the people who achieve the most in life are not always the smartest. They're the ones who refuse to stay trapped inside their own thoughts. Your mind is a powerful servant, but a dangerous master. The moment you stop overthinking and start acting, your life begins to change.